Hello there, it's Sanu, your IKEA enthusiast back again. Happy New Year! I hope we'll have a great New Year ahead together. When you visit IKEA, it can feel overwhelming because everything is an original product. But this season is packed with amazing new items. Today, I'll share must-check items focusing on storage and decorations, perfect for refreshing your space. Be sure to watch until the end. First up, let's talk about the best-selling TROFAST series for kids' room storage. There is a new box available in this series. The size seems to be same, but the colors have slightly changed and they're super cute. They even have a lilac color now. On the other hand, some of the older items have been discontinued and are being discounted. At nearby store, I noticed this, so maybe it's the same at other stores. If you visit the store, be sure to check it out. Next are these beautiful boxes displayed on the shelf. These are the KUGGIS boxes and they now come in a new color, a chic beige shade. Is this brown or beige? The correct answer is dark gray beige. It's such a stylish color, isn't it? Since last year, the lids and boxes in the KUGGIS series have been sold separately. You can also find plastic lids in the same color, allowing you to stack the boxes neatly. At the nearby store, they only had the larger size, but if you check online, you'll find smaller sizes available too. Personally, I love the bamboo lids for KUGGIS lids. They are super cute, don't you think? I use them in my kitchen to store snacks. Last year, they also released the small storage boxes with dividers. You can place documents in the bottom tray and stack the smaller boxes neatly on top. They fit perfectly together like this. The colors match beautifully, don't they? I thought they'd be great for storing kids' craft supplies. The boxes are made of plastic, so they are very lightweight. IKEA is so good at adding trendy colors to their designs, aren't they? Thank you so much for all your comments. It seems like many people are organizing their spaces lately. I've received comments about plans to purchase or consider the JONAXEL storage system. Thank you. The drawers in the JONAXEL system look like this. They're a popular product used not only in closets, but also in storage rooms. And they're super affordable. Recently, a new insert box was released for this series. It's tapered to fit perfectly into the slanted drawers of the JONAXEL system. If you are planning to purchase JONAXEL, I recommend checking out these boxes too. Next, there is an incredibly affordable lampshade. Actually, it's a pendant lamp, not just a shade. The price is just unbelievable. The design has soft curves, giving it a gentle and cute look. The material is plastic, and it has a very noticeable plastic feel, and feels quite lightweight. While the plastic is thin, it diffuses light beautifully. At this price, it's easy to consider installing one on each side of the bed, for example. However, the light bulb is visible from underneath, so keep that in mind. Another highly recommended item is this table lamp. I previously purchased a pendant lamp from the same series. The material looks like paper but isn't. The texture when lit is stunning, giving off a washi-like Japanese paper vibe. When you turn on the light, the gradient effect is so beautiful. Compared to other lights in the area, you can see it quite large. If you place it in a white space, it's bound to look stylish. This lamp is already very popular, so if you're interested, don't wait too long to get one. Since it's the new year, how about refreshing your space? There are lots of new cushion covers with a spring vibe. First, this beige cushion cover. It's adorable.
The fabric feels very durable, and the label mentions it can be used outdoors. That explains its sturdy feel. As we head into IKEA's garden furniture season, this is perfect timing.
Of course, it's machine washable.
It looked even better in person than online.
There's also a black version,
which adds a bold touch to any space. Even just one of these could transform the atmosphere. The leaf motif feels very Nordic and charming.
There are also colorful options available, with beautiful spring-like tones.
IKEA's website and new product pages prominently feature these patterns, so they're clearly pushing them this season. These colorful patterns and palettes are clearly a major trend this season.
By the way,
IKEA's inner cushions are usually 50 by 50 centimeters, but this time they've introduced larger covers for 65 by 65 centimeters cushions. There are new cushion covers available in this size too.
Now let's move on to the kitchen section. I purchased this glass dispenser. I had been looking for something made of glass, so I was very happy to find this.
When I shared it on my Instagram stories, I received several messages saying,
"I've been looking for a glass dispenser too."
For items used around water, glass is definitely better than plastic, don't you think?
Removing the label was a bit tricky,
but I managed to clean it off nicely. However, if there's no label, it's hard to tell what's inside, so I decided to make my own custom labels.
I used a site called Canva to design them. It's easy and free to use.
After designing, I printed them as sticker labels at a Family Mart convenience store. I printed one in the standard L size and also made smaller half-size and quarter-size stickers to see which would work best.
In the end, I decided to use the larger label. The sticker material is quite sturdy, but the adhesive doesn't seem very strong.
It sometimes peels slightly at the edges. Looking back, I think the smaller size might have worked better.
The pump part of the dispenser has a matte finish, which looks very stylish.
The only downside is that the opening for refills is a bit narrow, but it's manageable. Overall, I think it's a very chic and practical item.
Next, let me share about KONSTFULL base I introduced in a previous video. I ended up buying it after all. Honestly, this base is such a steal for its price and design.
It arrived just as I received a delivery of decorative branches I ordered through an app I often use. These branches are an early blooming cherry variety.
The KONSTFULL base has a raised circular pattern on the bottom,
which helps secure branches and makes flower arrangements easier.
The design is simply stunning, and it's very stable. I'm always looking forward to using it for tulips and other flowers.
Speaking of vases, they've also released a mini-sized gray version of the KONSTFULL vase. It has a matte finish and is super cute,
so I couldn't resist buying it too.
Surprisingly, this series is handmade, which is amazing considering the price. Now let's talk about a new bag they've released. At IKEA nearby, the pink version wasn't available yet, so I bought the black one instead.
It's a bit hard to describe the texture of the fabric. It's somewhere between lightweight and sturdy. The back has handy pockets,
and the back is logo-free for a minimalist look. I tried using a Muji bag insert to organize items like my laptop inside, and it fit perfectly. The shoulder strap is quite long, so even when wearing a bulky sweatshirt, it's easy to carry on your shoulder.
At this price, it makes for a great souvenir.
I noticed a lot of people picking it up in store. Now on to the artificial potted plant section. Honestly, it's a bit overwhelming how often they release new items,
Almost every week. This small artificial potted plant, for example, is just $2. Sometimes IKEA releases these tiny plants, and they are always super cute.
The previous ones sold out really quickly, so I recommend grabbing them while they're still available. Pairing them with a small plant pot makes for a cute display.
There are many pot designs to choose from, so finding one that matches your style can be really fun. There are another item I wanted to check out.
But there was only one left in stock when I got there. Popular items sell out so fast, don't they? This one had such a beautiful leaf pattern. Although it's relatively large, the detailed design makes it look less artificial.
The Sabrina plant isn't new, but I still highly recommend it.
Its striped leaf pattern is quite realistic. IKEA also has a great selection of hanging planters.
Adding some hanging greenery is a wonderful way to decorate your space.
By the way, I mentioned this in a previous video, but the artificial potted, is just so adorable. Maybe it's because the leaves are small, but it doesn't look fake at all.
It looks absolutely charming. I even saw it displayed in one of the rooms set up at the store.
It was like a little greenhouse filled with plants. Inside the glass display case, there were lots of green plants, including the new artificial potted I just showed you. Pairing it with a yellow pot cover made it look even more delightful.
We have plenty of rare plants at home. But for areas without sunlight, we use artificial potted greenery.
This season, I feel like there are so many amazing artificial potted greenery options available.
When you visit the store, don't forget to check out the outlet section,
which IKEA calls the circular hub.
There are so many incredible deals.
It feels like shopping for candy with these prices. Each store carries different items, so it's worth taking a look.
Discounted items are also displayed near the checkout area.
Whenever new products arrive in bulk, older items often go on sale. For example, some of the cushion covers they've discounted are versatile enough to use year-round. The Sanu series is especially popular.
On my Instagram stories, I often post about great bargains and unique finds from other IKEA locations.
Many of you have kindly sent me messages sharing tips and photos from your local stores,
which I really appreciate.
One of the recent trends I've noticed from your comments is about children's desks. Many of you are considering buying desks for your kids, and the Mikey series seems to be the most popular choice.
As you can see in the background, we also use the Mickey desk at home.
Another great option is to mix and match tabletops and legs, which IKEA allows you to purchase separately. Many parents have shared that this flexibility makes it easy to create a simple, personalized desk for their kids.
For those looking for a minimalist design, this setup works really well. So thank you so much for sharing all your helpful comments and recommendations.
If you've bought something recently that you loved, please let me know in the comments section. In my next video, I'll be introducing a few more items I've recently purchased. For example, there's this lamp that many of you have been curious about. I bought it in white. I also picked up a new smart plug, which I'll share more about in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, it would mean so much if you could hit the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. Your support is incredibly encouraging and motivates me to create more content.
Thank you so much for watching until the end. I'll see you in the next video.